If you're starting your first business and you want to grow a seven-figure agency, you have to realize that mindset plays a huge role in taking yourself from really not having any skills to eventually building a seven-figure agency. Now, I'm going to be breaking down the mindset that made me a millionaire by age 28. And when I say millionaire, what I mean in my case is when I had $1 million in my checking account that was tax-free. All right, so number one, when I was first getting started, I know some of you guys maybe first getting started have very few clients, maybe you have none. The mindset here is very important. And when I reflect back in time, the mindset I had is that I was willing to do any amount of work and go through any amount of struggle. I would do anything just to not go back in the food industry working, making $14, $15 an hour, making food. This type of mindset of just straight brute force of working and not giving up got me all the way to $10,000 per month. Now, once I got to $10,000 per month, the mindset shifted from really altering my limited beliefs towards money. And what I mean by that is I started to become indoctrinated in this sort of mindset that $50,000 a month in your agency was like no money. $100,000 a month was no money. So I had a mentor telling me these things, saying 50K a month isn't shit, 100K a month isn't shit. And this is when I was doing 10K. It was so hard for me to grasp and even believe because that was just so much money at that time. But the more he said it and the more he drilled it down, the more I started to believe it and the more I started to realize that $50,000 a month is not a lot of money, 100K is not a lot of money. And I started to become more in sync with the revenue goals rather than thinking that it was so far out and so unattainable. So the mindset shifted from like, I desire this to 100K a month is absolutely expected. Like that's the bottom line expectation. It's not a lot of money. Another big driver in my success to becoming a millionaire by age 28 is when I had this sort of mindset that once I got to like 6K and my head was above water and I could actually breathe, the mindset was, if I don't keep taking massive action, there's a big chance I'm gonna lose everything. So my fear of loss really drove so much action because I was so scared of losing it and going back to my job. So when I was at 6K, this mindset was very strong. 10K, 20K, 30K, 50K, 100K. The whole time it was just, I need to keep going because I was just so worried that if I lost everything, I'd have to go back to my job. And that was my mindset. And it literally worked. It kept me super focused. It kept me away from all distractions. And I put in so much work just to make sure that I was never going back to the job. All right, guys. So the fourth mindset shift that propelled me to become a millionaire was when I changed my mindset on the product I was selling or the service I was selling. So instead of learning how to become really good at all these marketing tactics and having all these crazy sales tactics to keep selling our super basic Facebook ads program that didn't get that good of results. A lot of clients left. I had high churn. Instead of trying to just force my way to become a millionaire with this basic product, I realized I need to shift my mindset and really focus on using my time to build something actually valuable in the marketplace that gets good results for the clients, that the clients actually like, because long term, this service is going to take me a lot further. So I went from trying to learn all these marketing tactics and sales tactics to spending all this time into building a service that was going to be very, very strong for our clients. And that ended up paying off huge dividends. I mean, look where we're at today. The final mindset shift that propelled my bank account past seven figures, tax-free, was when I read a book by Sam Walton, Made in America. Sam Ovens obviously told me to read it, not personally, but through his YouTube channel. I read it, and the biggest takeaway I had is Sam Walton said, when everyone is swimming downstream, swim upstream. And that mental frame towards our industry and our product changed the game because I realized everyone was doing the same shit. Everyone was solving the same basic problems. And when we decided to solve these massive problems that no one else was solving, and we decided to swim upstream, it was very difficult, but through hard work and perseverance, we escalated our product so much higher than everyone else's, and we scaled very quickly. All right guys, so if you guys liked the video, if you took anything from it, leave a comment below. Let me know which one of my 5 mental mindset shifts you connected to the most. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different mindset shifts that can occur for a lot of different people depending on their exact journey. However, this is exactly the phases that I went through from going from $0 to $1 million net in my bank account. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe. I'm going to be posting more content.